Tom, I hope you noticed what I just saw there.
What's it? Wait.
Back.
Oh, I see it. Oh no. He's here too. So Jen, what do we have next?
Oh my goodness. So next we are playing a little bit of Porto, and we're going to have Cubixphere on to talk to us about making this amazing puzzle game. It's a reimagining of a game that was made in Dreams Early Access, so really close to our hearts. This is a throwback with some brilliant upgrades, and we're going to talk to Cubixphere all about that now.
Cubixphere, can you hear us?
Hey!
Yay!
Yay! I like the dramatic pause you gave
I know,
us.
we were like, oh, oh, yeah, building the hype. I can appreciate that. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yay, good. We are cracking on with some cool stuff here.
Thank you for jumping on and chatting with us today.
Yeah, this is so awesome. How about you introduce yourself and maybe say where you're from, and then I guess we'll get right into the demo for Porto.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm Cubixphere. You can also call me Cubix or Jordan.
Lovely.
During the day, I'm a software engineer, but in my free time, I like playing games and creating in dreams. You said where I'm from. I'm from Alabama.
Nice.
Lovely stuff. US represent.
That's right.
We're an international show today, folks.
Some things that you might know me from the past. Past dreams are the original Porto level I made during the beta. And also maybe Monster and Son,
Yes.
and Follow Me, which are both survival mini games, and a few others. But
Fantastic.
Fun fact for you, and I think you probably, I don't know if you remember, Porto was actually the very first game that we showed on a show floor
Was
at
it?
PAX West in 2018. So it was the first thing ever played by, it was the first community creation played by like outside people.
Wow.
That weren't
Oh,
playing
dang, that's
Dreams.
awesome. I didn't know that.
When we opened the show floor, it was the first one people put up. So it was very exciting when I heard that you were doing this. I'm going to jump into the demo now.
Yeah.
So I think Jen has a few questions.
Yeah, well, yeah, Cubix. Let's talk a little bit more about it, because this is obviously an upgraded version of that Porto we showed off at PAX. So how about you give us the little pitch for what this game is?
right, so this is a demo for a game that I'm working on, which it's going to be a small puzzle platformer game where you play as Porto, this robot who can pick up, move, and use crates to solve puzzles and overcome different obstacles and that sort of thing. Porto is... I've been working on it for a while, since Monster and Son, trying to give him better mechanics, and I took a lot of advice from the very first Porto and watching a lot of people play that. So since then, I've been trying to get the carry mechanic down, and just make it easier to use and that sort of thing. So this demo is just sort of an early preview into that.
Yeah, my goodness, like you can really feel the difference from the first iteration of Porto that you made all those years ago. My goodness, too long ago now. Yeah, like you've really tightened up a bunch of the controls, the mechanics. That animation work on Porto alone is so good. Yeah, amazing that you revisited this. And this demo, right, it's taking place underneath the DreamsCom show floor. Is that right?
It is. So when I was making when the template for the DreamsCom booths came out, I didn't really know what I wanted to do for that. I'd been working on Porto for a while, but honestly, I was getting really tired of keeping it a secret, so I decided I wanted to make a booth for it. So while I was working on the booth, I was thinking, man, I wish I had something more to show. I ended up finishing the booth with a few days left until the deadline, and this popped into my head where Porto has to descend into the depths of DreamsCom and turn the lights back on. So there was only a few days left until I scrambled, made a few assets.
That's astounding. Oh my gosh.
I had been working on the robot and the boxes for a while, so all I really had to do was assemble the level, which was really fast, was sort of a flurry, but I'm happy it worked out.
Oh my goodness, it's fabulous. Tom, I hope you noticed what I just saw there.
What's it? Wait.
Back.
Wait.
Look up and to the left on the screen.
Oh, is my camera is covering it.
No!
My camera is covering it. Oh, I see it. Oh no. He's here too.
Oh, he could be. He could be. My goodness.
Oh, that is sneaky.
Oh, that is absolutely
Good.
fabulous.
So when I saw the arches appearing on Twitter originally, I had no idea what that was. The deadline for the submission was before Mega Penguin had come out. So I was like, I don't know what this arch is, but I'm gonna put it in here.
Better put one in just in case.
That is so good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, great. I mean, this is such a beautiful looking demo and it feels great. Tom is currently working out some puzzles. I wanted to ask you specifically a little bit more about what's different, what's upgraded in this new version of Porto. What were those specific takeaways that you mentioned that you took from the feedback on the first iteration of it?
Sure. So the original Porto's carry mechanic, so just a few things, just for usability. You had to hold the original when you would hold down R2.
Oh, right.
You'd have to hold it.
Yeah.
And when you let go of it, it would release it. And this one, it's a toggle. I was watching some GDC talks about usability in games, and some people have problems holding buttons down for extended periods of time. So I figured if anything makes it more usable for one person, it probably makes it more usable for other people. So I decided to make it a toggle. Carry mechanics also improved. It's using teleporters to get the box into place rather than followers. There was a lot of physics glitches that would happen in the original Porto if you walked up against walls and stuff. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would speedrun the original Porto and do this thing where they would stand in between the box and the gate that they had to get through, and they would pick up the box and it would shove them through the gate just because it was using followers. It was amazing.
That is a classic thing.
Pretty good speedrun techniques that people found.
That's kind of funny running into that as a dev, because so many devs I talk to, they make games and then they see their games being speedrun, like awesome games done quick or something, and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize you could do that. It must be a trip to see. But in its own way, it's kind of cool, even though, people are breaking this beautiful thing you've made.
I love it. I love when people try to break it and complete it in the fastest way possible. It's fun.
It's so super cool. So, what kind of can we expect any different kinds of puzzles in this new iteration of Porto? Have you done a little bit more design work on the kind of challenges you want to offer players with this one?
Yes. So I'm currently working on 2 levels at the moment. When the game eventually comes out, I'm hoping that I'll have at least 3, but it'd be cool if I could get up to 5 levels of different challenges that you can overcome. But yeah, just different puzzles, different ways to organize platforms, and the original one had wind that you could push boxes with. This one's about rotating platforms, so a lot of the next levels will be centered around some new mechanic, and then I'll just sort of propagate that throughout the level and see different ways that you could use that.
Right, that's so cool. It just spreads out from there, doesn't it? When you hit that one idea, and then you're like, okay, now I'll tie the whole rest of it together. It's so cool.
I think I've reached the big red button.
Should you press
the big red button
for the DreamsCom?
I wanted to ask. I don't know. I can't remember if you mentioned this already. But was there a reason behind revisiting Porto?
I think you talked a little bit about it, Cubix, but I mean it's a great question. I mean, obviously there were things you wanted to improve, but yeah, like what's special about Porto that you were like, yeah, this deserves another run?
Sorry if I missed the answer. I was knee deep in puzzles.
You were.
Honestly, I just really liked it. It was one of the few projects that I worked on that it matches so well with what I like to play normally in games. I'm a big fan of puzzle games and also platformers. So, puzzle platformer game is
Works great.
definitely something that I like to make. So yeah, I really wanted to return to Porto. And I also just originally I made it for the Robot Community Jam. So,
Right.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Oh man,
so-
memories.
Right. So that was gives you a couple of weeks to work on it. So that was another reason I wanted to return to it was I wanted to see what I could do with a lot more time with the same concept.
Yeah. Oh, I love it when people revisit like jam ideas, because that's exactly what those jams are for. Just like really like sparking ideas and that hopefully then people take away and work on a little bit more. Right? Are you gonna hit
I'm teasing
this
the stream.
button?
The stream
My
won't let you
goodness.
press the button,
My
I'm just
goodness.
edging
You're just inching closer.
closer to
Come
it.
on, let's
I'm
go.
gonna push it. I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
jump.
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
push it.
Whoa. Camera
Control
angle
power. He
change.
did it. Porto.
Here we go.
Yes. Yay!
And now he's working in the booth and everything. What a great booth as well.
Yeah, I love everything about this,
Oh,
Jordan.
look.
Thank you for. It's so good.
I want to spin all the way around now.
Yeah.
I can't go that far.
Do the Porto dance.
Oh, do the Porto dance.
Yeah.
Let's go. Everybody in the chat. Let's rock.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much, Jordan.
Yeah, it's been so much fun
you.
chatting to you and learning a little bit more about what we can come to expect from Porto when the full game releases. I'm so excited. In the meantime, everybody should... Oh, bravo.
Yeah,
In the meantime, everybody should go and check out the demo for Porto, which you can find in Dreams, in our Dream Surfing. And they should definitely also visit your booth, Cubix, which is in Hall 14, I believe. But yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yay!
Amazing. There we go. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on the show. And have a
having me.
great DreamsCom. I guess where can people find you if they want to chat to you, get to know you more, follow you in the Dreamiverse? You want to shout
Sure.
out?
So I'm Cubixphere on Dreams and also on Twitter. You can find me there.
Perfect. Brilliant stuff. Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.